Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. I am Rollen Green, and this is an interesting experience. If you stay to the end, you'll understand why. If you leave before the credits are done, you'll never know. This is my second listen, obviously.
It's a fight between can and should. So bounce to the sound, make a revolution. This is an act of war, this is the evolution. Remember those who raised before, with the last straw hard to the core, and we're ready for more. Rise up and get on the attack. Become the generation to break the camel's back. Said break the camel's back. Said break the camel's back. Rise up, get on the attack. Become the generation to break the camel's back. The one big and wrong guy comes back fire. The rare kind of guy who's willing to try to take the big shots at the big boys. Boom, boom, bang, make a big noise. Shake it up, I got the big toys. Rhyme with us with the best of the rest. Grab the power by the neck and put it to the chest. No flag on my bulletproof vest. Talk to my heart so I never got a yes. Hear those who came before. Feel what is yet to come. Know what you're fighting for. It's why we go to war. The one big and wrong guy comes to fire.
Thanks so much for watching that video, guys. Machi, Bhasad, expect a riot. The song is quite self-explanatory. And fun fact, we actually wrote this for Ubisoft, an upcoming Ubisoft game called Beyond Good and Evil 2. And they didn't like it, but we liked it, so we made a music video of it. We shot this in Jaisalmer, Haryana, and Rohat Gaon, the very warm and lively Gaon that you obviously saw in the video. Gaon means village. Thanks to Overlander for making all of this possible. And of course, the biggest thank you to our patrons. I hope you like the song, the video.
One more major announcement. Raul is now a permanent member of the band. Bloodywood is going live. We debut internationally at Tong Open Air, 13 July in Germany. Mark your dates and more dates going to be announced soon.
Europe, we're coming.
Bloodywood, Machi, Bhasad. Expect a riot. I'm bad at names. That was part of my ranting and raving. Now, if you stay tuned, it's going to start over, but I got a lot more to say. The lyrical content was very inspiring. And my morning ranting and raving about the cult of personality, who, let's be blunt, the cult of personality are also the immoral order followers, are also the people perpetuating the, system we are bound by. Until the state of human bondage is ended, not only should we expect a riot, we should possibly participate. Welcome back to the channel. I picked this one, it's because of the title. Honestly, I've been kind of ranting and yelling at the camera for a half hour now. Because sometimes people are not satisfied with the experience, and then it's my fault. I don't know how. I would expect a riot if I solicited, begged, and griffed all day, but I don't. So, I would expect a peaceful gathering of friends and associates, not, an angry mob. But sometimes they get out the pitchforks and the torches and they're like, how dare you insult my favorite song ever? I woke up. That's what gave me the right. Did he just go, everything is permissible, but not all things are beneficial on us? That's one of my favorites in the whole entire thing. It's a fight between can and should. A fight. Oh, I don't care. So I already know I have 2 or 3 quality subs, viewers of the Bloodywood experience reaction to what I'm learning here. And I'm thinking this will work. For everyone else, there's probably another channel for you. I just came from ranting and raving about moral relativism, which is how I see this. And I guess this is one of those, if there was a Chilton's manual to understanding the ranting and raving that's coming out of my pie hole right now, this would be like in there. Moral relativism, or can and should, permissible, beneficial, same thing, same picture, same meme, same moment, same idea, same universal truth. Of course we can have a psychotic break and do something obscenely horrible. I hate to reference the sad dog video. Well, the video was actually uplifting and awesome and memory filled, but the what goes on the streets with the homeless dogs and how we could help video kind of explains the psychotic nature of people. And yep, your muscles are allowed to make those fucking movements. And your brain is guiding them. So somewhere in your soul is an empty gray area not helping you make the right choices. And I did not expect for 1 minute, 1 second at all that this was, I just thought it'd be heavy and cool. I started seeing some of the visuals and I was thinking about some of the crazy ass movies I watched from India. And I liked them. I can't think of the one, Rocky. It's not Triple X. That's Vin Diesel. I hate that dude. I'm not a big fan. What the fuck was the name of that? You tell me down in it's like 3 letters. I just can't remember what the letters were. But Rocky and the whole empire and the mine. And I like that movie. I've watched that movie 3 times now. I enjoy that so much. The visuals are just a feast. And a lot of rioting in that one. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I just didn't expect it to hit me in the feels right away, right? Because that's the shit I'm ranting about at some other place, and I didn't expect it to. I just wanted to make a Riot joke. I like that. You're gonna have to excuse. Oh wait. Oh no.
It's a fight that goes beyond bad and good. It's a fight between can and should. So bounce to the sound, make a revolution. This is an act of war. This is the evolution. Remember those who raised before. With the last straw hard to the core, and we're ready for more. Rise up and get on the attack. Become the generation to break the camel's back. Said break the camel's back. Said break the camel's back. Rise up, get on the attack. Become the generation to break the camel's back. The one thing is okay. Comes back fire. To the whole game. To the
Oh shit. Okay, I gotta make sure I haven't seen this. No, it just feels very. I'm really liking this band. And I'm really getting behind the messaging. Now, with all strong messaging, there's going to be a nuanced discussion there. I'm not the first person to point that out. I won't be the last. But it is truthful. But when you try to bind the free. Now, I rant on this from my belief system's perspective. But I believe my belief system exists that I have been granted freedom. The ultimate price was paid, and I don't have, so I'm not responsible, right? I don't gotta set my fatted lamb up on the altar and send the ash and the incense to my maker. That's all been readjusted, a recontracting, if you will, free person. Well, no, because other free people enslave me. Regional warlords, power-hungry CEOs, or asshole familiars who follow the leadership of psychopaths. Our biggest struggle is literally the people willing to follow immoral orders. Everything that's shitty on this planet is imposed by force. Almost everything that's beautiful on this planet can manifest itself from nothing. It's just a natural order.
to die. The red kind of guy who's willing to try.
I don't think that means that. I think that means I have the resolve to stand and face what I must. Right? I think he's saying it that right there, but I can't help it. When it hits instantly, man. I got to think about it very long. If I think about it very long, I'll forget.
Hey there, hi, I'm ready to die. The red kind of guy who's willing to try to take the big shots at the big boys. Boom, boom, bang, make a big noise, shake it up, I got the big toys.
Hey, I hate to admit this part, but when they put you in the cage, which, I unfortunately had to admit that I spent, years locked up. If you have to shank the biggest guy on the block, you've got to shank the biggest guy on the block. If your only other choice is to be enslaved by them, dominated by them, no! Then your willingness to do what has to be done must shine. Or, you're someone else's property. That's not a way to live.
I'm in dust with the best of the rest. Grab the power by the neck and put it to the chest. No flag on my bulletproof vest. Fought to my heart so I never gotta guess. Hear those who came before. Feel what is yet to come. Know what you're fighting for. It's why we gotta win.
Huh. No, wait. Sorry. Go. Yeah. Oh. That one gets a little creepy when it gets big, right? That head gets a little crazy. I'm a big fan of baby goats. It's funny. I was. I gotta cut this apart. So, if you saw all this, you waited for the second reaction to this song, which is actually the first reaction, but I'll cut them up. I have been doing a fair amount of flexing this morning. I will segue back to baby goats. But I was doing a fair amount of flexing because I was getting my ass chewed in my comments, and I'm no good, and I'm a keyboard warrior making vague and hollow threats. Well, I'm not making any threats. All I said is I don't think you'd say that shit to my face in person, which I think is a really truthful thing to sell or to say to, to asshole commenters, people who leave dink comments. Because they're so brave and they're so sure they want what they want. And I'm like, no. This moment here makes me realize that sometimes in the middle of it all, when you honor, let's say, your regional tribal area, cultural or regional peoples, animals, or other things, to humanize and make the whole experience real, I feel that same way as I work in a public establishment, live in a real world, and interact with my neighbors on a regular. Open support from people who support me, so can't really live a secret life. Hey, come on down to the establishment and I'll cook you a burger. It won't have any goat cheese on it. But my point is, I was kind of flexing because I'm not ashamed. I shouldn't be ashamed. And because deep down in my heart, you know what I like more than being honest? Baby goats. Goats in pajamas. Goats jumping on pieces of tin, rocking back and forth. Goats riding horses. Goats jumping on other goats. Now, on the other side of that, there's a whole genre of goats that scare the living hell out of me and seem like the incarnation of the devil. I kind of understand where some of the creepy stories come from after seeing a few of those wicked goats. But baby goats are the proof. They're all born love, just little bundles of love and happiness and joy. Well, that's the interior of the package. But the facade could still hold up the building and defend itself. So, I was a little, I just thought I'd go the rest of the distance because I'm not getting much out of today because they got me all fired up. And that happens. That happens. If you made it this far, you're a trooper because I'm obviously going to go back and listen to the song one more time and keep my mouth shut and try to get people to come to this part of it. Now back to this badass song really being wrecked by Rollen. These are the gold.
It's a fight that goes beyond bad and good. It's a fight that goes beyond bad and good.
Thanks so much for watching that video, guys. Machi, Bhasad, expect a riot. The song is quite self-explanatory. And fun fact, we actually wrote this for Ubisoft, an upcoming Ubisoft.
Oh, perfect. Let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back. Now, this is kind of the end of it all. So, I don't know. We must be 25 minutes in. I need a spot to see on my editing software where to cut it so I can just cut it. So if I put